The Esau-Jacob Shadow 2. From the previous, we see in this shadow a history of the Jewish church throughout the Old Testament times, and including the years of Jesus' ministry here on earth. For to the Jews was given the honor and glory that the Savior of the world would come, the promise of the greater and more glorious word of promise. Throughout the history of Israel, they constantly followed their brother Esau's example and sold the birthright for the stew, the fleshly, the external. This was never more evident than during the ministry of Jesus among the scribes, lawyers, Sadducees, and Pharisees. They concerned themselves obsessively with the outward appearance of things, with the temporal and earthly, selling out the greater and that which lasts. This culminated in the crucifying of Jesus, and following Jesus' ascension, continued on in the persecution of the believers. But the true descendants of Jacob, the spiritual, were first of all few. Jesus' words, "Many are called, few chosen." Or consider after Jesus had proclaimed the hard sayings, many departed, and Jesus turned to the 12 asking them, "Do you also want to go away?" Or backtracking to the centuries of the Old Testament, the many prophets who were sent to Israel, they suffered ridicule, scorn, death. And in the case of Amos being told, "Get out of here, we no longer want to hear," the Esau's selling out and no longer desiring the truth, but seek only to gratify the flesh. As stated in the previous discussion, this we see in the visible church constantly and consistently today.